I think we swing out, play it a little bit ballsy. Why not? Hactos for 4. That feels pretty good. There's no fear though, Joe. See, that's a fearful move, and we don't have the fear in this dojo. They don't even worry about the blocks, they just take it. I was about to say, Hactos. Just to be on the safe side, we just do this and haste it out. GG. Mold of 5, never mattered. Kind of just riding the wave. Okay, cool. Neat shatter, my friend. We still get the amass token here. We're amass holes. Yeah, they didn't read the card, did they? They know so. It's just better here. Let's swing. Trigger 1. General's Enforcement. Okay. Trigger 2. Beauty. Trigger 3. Tajik. Trigger 4. Any. I don't know. Was that good? Bad, bad luck and bad draws. All you got to do is just play the deck that's kind of a coin flip anyway, right? We get to be on the play, so that's cool. He said white weenies. Gosh, we got Judith and Winota and lands. So I'm going to keep this, play the Fatal Pestilence on one to kind of thin the deck out, and hope we draw some triggers for this, and it could be good. This is a bit of a sketcher, but at this point, I don't care. Kind of tilted a little bit, so it is what it is. Played against Fade, Ralpha. Stomping Grounds, so it's probably more Jund Food, y'all. We just need to find a deck that just smashes Jund Food and play it. If anybody knows what that deck is, let your boy know. Well, this is shaping up okay. We can play the German Initiate now. We can play this Judith on 2. Maybe it's just Gruul? It's Gruul! You should make that a 3-3. Okay. At least they played it well. Alright. So I could swing in here and trade with that. But... Yo, Super Murloc. What's up, Paul? How you doing, bud? Main more cry plus casualties helps. That seems just like such a weird deck. If Teamer Reg beats up on food, maybe I should play Teamer Reg. I'm just going to say no attacks. Well, they probably don't have a removal for this anyway. Let's get the swinging. No fear in this dojo. Get the beats in there. Let's have Winota play this next turn. They probably just, swing. Okay. That's unfortunate, but it does allow us to get a Winota trigger. They should swing here now that they have it. Maybe they don't know what we're playing. Okay, they know. So... I think I'm going to take one more turn, be a little bit cautious here, and play an Anax, and then go with the Winota. No attacks here. Anything can get big and have trample beats up on food. I would think, but my Gruul matchups feel pretty bad, but maybe I just need to build it in a different way now, knowing that Gruul's part of the meta. And that's one thing, like, not knowing what most of this meta is, like, you kind of go into this a little bit blind, but as the meta shapes up, we can do more things. I am absolutely not trading here at all. Not interested in that. Zerta into... Well, we got Dealer. Domi's Ambush. Well, I mean, that still makes a token, so I guess it's fine. We got another one. I think now we just drop the Winota, spin to win, swing 2. So we'll do a Judy here. And Winota swinging is better than Winota not swinging, so do that. We just hit their face here, I'm assuming. In an okay spot here. If they have Ember Cleave, we don't die quite yet, so that's nice. Get them down to 7. Play Sacred Foundry tapped, pass the turn. Yeah, because they can, if they play land or whatever here. Super Modok with the host. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. Also, check out my jazzy little weird face there with the blurry background. If they Ember Cleave here, that's 5-10 damage plus 13. So, I kind of hope they just Ember Cleave us here and don't kill us. So, we'll see how it goes. Got him down to 7. This next turn, if they don't do much here, we play Anax and kind of have backup for a lot of our stuff here and feel good. I think the best draw we could have off the top would be a General's Enforcer. Okay, I'm very cool with that. Temple. Can we get a General's Enforcer, please? Or more land. So if I swing here, we get to ping all these if they die anyways. We get a bunch of tokens. What do we do, chat? Do we swing? Do we not swing? What's the plan here? Like, they have pretty bad trades, though, I feel, for the most part. And we get tokens for Anax, even without the Winota. I think we swing out, play it a little bit ballsy. Why not? Haktos for 4. That feels pretty good. There's no fear, though, Joe. See, that's a fearful move, and we don't have the fear in this dojo. They don't even worry about the blocks, they just take it. I was about to say, Haktos is pretty good because it puts them down to such a space where they're just about out of options. So, game number 2 against Gruul. We'll want every dire tactics in the book. Fight as 1 can be pretty good, but they don't have a ton of removal. Yeah, it's a pretty good high roll there. Wanderer is pretty good, but they seem to be a lower to the ground version, so I don't think we like it there. Fight as 1, they don't have a ton of... I guess we'll keep it because I'm assuming they probably bring in Red Cap melee. What's the cut here? I don't even know what the cut... I think Judith is actually a little bit weak here because of stomps. I'm going to trim 2 of those. Tajik at least protects the other things from stomps. Like, this is pretty good. Maybe I cut a cleave here and then... I don't want to cut all of our hits, though, is the thing. Maybe a Reaver. Reaver is just kind of awkward. But it's probably better than Raise. Well, no, Raise Alarm's instant speed. Blah! Let's just go with this! Yeah, Wanderer can hit... Oh, yeah, they can hit the Wanderer Dominier's Ambush. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Wanderer's really good against cycling and can be good against this hand's great. Oof. If they just let us kind of goldfish here, then we're doing the thing. Play the Blood Crypt here so we have the planes that can come in untapped. We got options here. See what they do. I posted about this list on r/spikes on Reddit yesterday, and no one talked too much smack about it. Usually that subreddit thinks they're the God's gift to Earth. Here we're just going to play Lazotep Reaver. That way next turn I can hold up the Dire Tactics or the Raise the Alarm, just depending on what we need to do. But I would much like to play 4 creatures on turn 3 and then Winota on 4. So if we could do that, that would be #jazzy, as the kids say. Have a good stream, buddy. I'm out. Thanks for stopping by, Paul. It's getting close to fantasy time, though, buddy. Your ass is grass whenever the season starts. Yeah! That was a good draw, too. So I'm going to play this and then... shock in this so we can hold up both tactics or raise the alarm. No attacks here. This is shaping up to be really good for us. And I think almost no matter what, like unless they just Ember Cleave here, we're probably just raise the alarming. So let's see what they got for us. Zerta, A-OK. So if they leave the 1 red mana open, that's a little bit scary. Because that means they probably got an answer for Winota. So I think I actually just... Do we just Dire Tactics here now? It exiles us. They don't get the Pelt Collector trigger. I think that's actually just better. Because this 1 red mana just screams, I have Red Cap melee. Now if we can find us a Fight as 1 to go alongside this Winota, be feeling really good. Or, you know, or that. That is also pretty good. So we'll do this and still hold up Raise the Alarm. They're setting us back a turn, but overall, things could be worse. No attacks here. There is fear in this dojo now. It's cautious fear. It's calculated fear. Player is, they'll probably play up the Bone Crusher. Grow that Pelt Collector. So if I take 6 here, and we swing... Because I could block and kill some stuff too. I think we just take 6 here though. We're going for the all-out wombo victory here. And plus they may goof and try to Winota or shock this anyways. Okay, it's Winota time. We're gonna hold back the Enforcer since it doesn't trigger. Do it. Do it. Don't read the card, just do it. Coward. You're a coward. You're not. You're just dumb. Should we throw the oops at him? Trigger time! Okay, so we have more Judith than Haktos here, so I think Haktos is the thing. Let's do Haktos first. 3 was bad. That's bad. Stop! Why? I think another General's Enforcer here is good because we want to make sure that we got this protected. That has indestructible. Guys, read the cards. Opponent's not very good at this game, so I'll be pretty sad if we lose here. Granted, if they have a piece of removal for this General's Enforcer, then we're not in great shape. They're not. Y'all gotta read the cards. Don't make Gruul look like this. So this screams Embercleave. Much as I don't want to, this at least has indestructible right now, even though opponents probably already forgot about that. What in the actual hell was that? We also got 25 viewers in here, so thanks everybody for watching and stopping by. Oh, Casey, I don't know if you were here or not, but I had my first raid. Somebody raided me earlier, and that was sweet. This hand looks pretty good, too. We can play the Reaver on 2, Enforcer on 3. We just need to draw some lands. Landlord. Let's go ahead and... one more land and we'll be groovy and good to go. It's not a bad hit there, either. I'm hoping this is not a flash deck, because I feel like this probably does have a bad matchup against Flash. Okay, so it's probably Bant. Well, obviously it's Bant. The Bant colors are there, but I mean it's like it's Bant Ramp or whatever. They have the casual, turn 2, Grow Spiral. If they Teferi us here, that's a little bit annoying, but not a huge deal, because we can still swing in and kill. Because Lazotep Reaver is one of the best cards in Standard. Let's go and attack first. And let's swing it, or do this, try to play Anax. They may have a counter here. Hopefully not. Oh, they got it. The main deck, Mystical Dispute. Signs of a healthy format for sure. Okay, well if they can tap out here and we can hit a land off the top, we still got 2 triggers with Winota, so it's still not the worst in the world. Dark Knight, what's up, my friend? How you doing, bud? Of course we wouldn't hit a land, though. That'd just be asking for too much. Let's, the Enforcer does nothing here. So I think we try to play this instead. Gosh, their shields were down too. This way we can swing 3 and still get a little bit of pressure on them. If they want to board wipe this, they can board wipe it. Like, it doesn't do all that much. Kenrith is like the worst draw, because that's what we want to hit. I said it didn't do... oh, but hey, we got that. Woo! Look. We'll play Winota here just as a 4/4, but this is where this deck can struggle, is like once all your non-human tokens get, or your non-human... fucking hell, man. It's insane what one missed land drop can do to a deck, you know? Let's play this again. We're not going to play Kenny because if we hit a land, we can next turn we can haste out and swing 9. Alternatively, we could Embercleave. Well, no, we can't Embercleave because Elspeth conquers death. They don't... I was going to say they don't have anything in their bin, but obviously that's not the case. The good news is they don't really have good attacks here. I'm assuming that's a... Okay.
I know 88 ways to keep an open mind.
Just casual to fairy. Right on time is the tapped land. So I can't Embercleave now because of Kenny. I can Enforcer. Get that indestructible. God, this all sucks, man. This just sucks. I don't want them to get anything back with their ECD, so I think we just attack their face. Because the plan here is going to be to hopefully Embercleave if we're able to. They're just going to play this fucking Teferi and piss us off.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Mystical Dispute for them. Telling y'all, just one missed land is all it takes for this to happen. Let's just go to the next game. We're not winning this one. Rage! Rage! I think we do have a decent matchup against this deck usually. It's just they got the turn 2 Spiral into having their stuff. Like, they've had it all. These Sparks can come in here because they're pretty good. Chandra's not too bad. Unchained Berserker's okay, but not super great. What do we take out here? Fight as one with Teferi feels kind of awful. They don't really run spot removal, so we'll take that out. Probably take out one Embercleave. Let's run with this. That was not cool, y'all. Not cool at all. Alright. So we'll take the play of this game. One lander. One lander. No white, but it'll have to do. Sadly, we gotta throw a D-Spark away, and I guess a Grim Initiate. Jesus Christ, man. Do we throw a Grim Initiate away, or do we throw a land away? I think it's a land, and we just hope to draw one. I don't know. This just sucks either way. Turn 1, we're down to 3 cards in hand. You love to see it. The words of a wise man once said, sometimes it'd be like that. There's an Enforcer that we can't play. Alright, running lands off the top, please. Okay, that's actually just fine. Fast turn. And we still gotta crack this before, because it'll come in tapped if we miss a land. But hey, if they don't do much here, we can maybe have a chance, right? Right? I hate it. Okay, well, that's just annoying. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Untapped land off the top. Let's go. Untapped land off the top. Let's go. Untapped land off the top. Let's go. Yeah! We're great at this game. The Moldify if you love it. And I wouldn't mind hitting a General's Enforcer here in case they have Shatter next turn. So if I get a chance of anything, it'll be a General's Enforcer that I take. Yeah, now we're top decking. So I guess it's Kenny here, and then we just hope to fade the Shatter one more time. And I'll do this because it's a lot of power. Get them down to 11. We just gotta force them, like, hey, you gotta, and they gotta have a white sources untapped too. So they need 2 of their cards to be Shatter the Sky and untapped white source. Hey, you love to see that, don't you? All right, I think we got there now. Sick. 4, 9, 10. Just to be on the safe side, we just do this and haste it out. GG. Mold of 5, never mattered. Well, we won on a mold of 5 there, so Mardu's treat me better than it could, I guess. On the draw, do we change anything? I may add an Unchained Berserker and take out one more of these cleaves, just because we need every answer we can to have to get around them. Soaring could be decent here, I guess. They wipe us, but at that point, like, it's just not doing all that much. I think we just leave it at this and go. Okay, maybe we'll be fortunate enough to have more than one land in our opener here. Who knows? This hand does things. I think Unchained into Anax. They mulligan twice, it looks like, so. One? No, just once. Just kidding. I'll play his Temple here. Don't even want that. We got lands. Probably play the Unchained Berserker on 2. If they have the glass casket for it, then that's annoying, but not a huge deal. But maybe that changes things. Now I think we play the Raise the Alarm. Because we can play Anax this next turn. If they have a board wipe, we're still in okay shape. So let's try to Raise the Alarm here. If they want to counter it, they can counter it. No attacks from us because they could have Omen of the Sun. We got the double red here. So let's play Anax, or try to at least. If they counter this, that's one counter that's not going to Winota. No attacks from us. I'm afraid they may have Omen of the Sun. I don't know if these decks actually play Omen of the Sun or not, but I'm just not. So, okay, so same kind of thing there. Okay. So we can Winota, but I feel like they have the counter for it. You can also Unchain and Grim Initiate. And I think I like that a little bit better right now. And it also just kind of keeps putting pressure on the board and forcing them to have something. So let's go with Unchain here first. Let's go with Grim Initiate here. We're going to, next turn, we'll Winota. Let's hold this for now. Let's move to attacks and just attack with this Anax. Because it's 4 power. So that way if they have another Shark Typhoon, they can like double block here. Okay, so just Chumperoonies. I mean, heck, we could also just Embercleave next turn. Okay, so they have the Growth Spiral here. But basically, like, this is what I like about this deck, is you put them in really awkward situations where, like, if they have a board wipe, it's not even good here. If they have an ECD, it's not super good here. We're going to have all kinds of triggers. Let's just see what they do. Yeah, ECD is fine. So now we can Winota. I do hate losing the Anax here, but this is 3 different triggers. So let's Winota. Go ahead and play this, because there's nothing else we're going to want to do. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Trigger 1. General's Enforcer. We love that. Backup one's fine. Oh, God. I guess Tajik. Now if they have a Shatter, we're still left over with Winota and Tajik, and we have an Embercleave in hand. Alright, Joe, thanks for stopping in. Scourge, this is we did win the mold of 5. We were lucky enough to still be able to Winota on turn 4 and get him there. NATO Dragon, how's it going? How you doing, my friend? But yeah, this is why this deck's sweet. I mean, they board wipe us, it looks bad. If they have another ECD, that's not enough. They have nothing that can really do anything. We're doing pretty good here. It's been an up and down kind of day. We've been 1 game away from hitting Diamond. Kind of just riding the wave. Okay, cool. Neat Shatter, my friend. We still get the Amass token here because we're Amass holes. Yeah, they didn't read the card, did they? General's Enforcer, friends. Love to see it. So even though that one started off pretty awkward and ugly there, we still get that W. And again, this is game 3 against this person. We'll call him Daryl. Daryl will get to take the play. Opening hand, Gasoline. We love it. I want Motho to be like super good though, because I freaking love that card. Okay, we just need to draw an untapped land, and we're probably in good shape here, right? More Simic Shenanigans. Paradise Druid, okay. Anax, not a bad draw either. Let's go ahead and play the Lazotep Reaver since they're tapped out. Depending on what they have here, I may or may not play Anax. Not sure if it's a Cynic Flash or not. Woo! Well, that's a thing. Judith Force is not too bad. I can't imagine a Flash deck playing Gem Raisers, but I think I'm just going to play a Raise the Alarm here. So we'll just pass the turn. Definitely not attacking into a Gem Raiser. Hopefully they tap out here for something. Play a Questing Beast. Oh, so this is SImimc Mutate. Cool. You love to see it. Alright, untap land. Let's go. It's one that doesn't even hurt. Alright, we're going to need some good triggers here, but we have 4 attempts at it, so let's do the dang thing. Could also Embercleave, but I think Winota and Baynota is just better here. Let's swing. Trigger 1, General's Enforcer. Okay. Trigger 2, Judith. Trigger 3, Tajik. Trigger 4, Kenny. I don't know, was that good? What are we thinking, chat? Was that good or no? This has Indestructible. Those are good blocks by the opponent. That gets them down to 4, though. Unless they have a way to take care of all this board. Fair and balanced magic. You love it. You love it. Like, they can. This deck can do silly things, too, though. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the SImimc Mutate deck, but it can actually pop off and kind of go insane as well. But, like, again, we got the General's Enforcer holding down our creatures. Everything's protected from non-combat damage. So... Migratory Greathorn for 1 ain't too bad. Makes their critters a little bit bigger, but... They need double Sterix here to go off. Yeah, Sterix is what we're afraid of, but with them only having 1 more green source on tap, I think we're okay. If we draw another land... Trumpeting Nyar. That makes blockers. But this Kindred is just so good given us trample. You downloaded the game today? Awesome. I wish there was a way I could like give people cards, 'cause I'd love to do that. There's just not. So I could play another Enforcer here and be okay. But I think we just want to save all the mana to trample, but it doesn't matter. So we popped the F off there. We like that. So all the dire tactics come in here. And I think that's probably it, right? Well, they're going to have a lot of things with Mutate. So this D-Spark could possibly be good. Yeah, I got all kinds of free stuff. Oh, yeah, Mike, yeah. NATO, if you check online, because they give out promo codes pretty often. I had some for giveaway, and I lost them. So the Kenny, actually, I added today before this video. I'd never had it before, right? What we take out here? Like, I think Embercleave is probably good on the draw. Cut 1. Fight as 1 is awkward because they don't really play... They didn't play any blacks, so they're not going to have removal. So I'll take out the Fight as 1s. What's the last cut? I guess the Anax is kind of awkward because we're not going to have many board wipe kind of things going on. Alright. How's this look, chat? We looking good? Let's do it. Mike... So I named it Naya Winota. Wait, no. Did I not add it? I'll get it after this game. Throw it up on there. I'm slacking. I posted the wrong list in my stream decker. So that's the way it be sometime. Let's see here. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I'm like out of it, man. I'm so focused on this stupid game. No white mana, but if we hit white mana and lands, his hand's insane. We have the Temple on 1 to scry, so I think I keep this. Mike is a good dude. That's why dude's in his name. So they had the Mulligan, but they do have the Grazer. However, they only have 3 cards left in hand, so we're going to have to hope they just stumble. White Source is exactly what we're looking for here. Mike, Casey is looking to upgrade his computer here pretty soon. Get some fancy goodness with it. So here we hold up Dire Tactics or Raise the Alarm, which ain't too shabby. So let's see what they do here. Oh, that's really good for us, because now I can just Dire Tactics it. Usually, I don't want to, you want to do all this kind of stuff, but with that, with such a 2-for-1 like this, you have to take advantage of it. It's so good. And that cuts off a mana source for him. So, here I think we just play Anax. I know it's not the ultimate amount of triggers we could possibly have here, but it's decent. Hope for a land next turn. If not, we'll play Tajik. What does this do? Okay, that's fine. Land! Can we get an untapped land off the top? Nope. So maybe Tajik's not even that great here. Maybe we wait and just raise the alarm. Let's go to attacks. Actually, we're at 12 already. I guess the shock lands all to pieces. Oh lord, he's streaming. What's up, buddy? For all of you who somehow don't know Truax, he's a solid guy. Not the worst human being I've ever met. He listens to the metal, just like me. Will's a good dude, though. So we're going to go to 10 here, because we're ballsy like that. Let's go ahead and play this Raise the Alarm now. Let's try to get 3 triggers. God, we can't draw lands. Why can't we draw lands? Woo-hoo. So no attacks. Once again, let's just hold back now, because we're getting a little bit too low of a life total. Who is the worst human being I've ever met? I don't know. That's a good question. This is where if I was immature, I'd say, like, make a your mom joke or something. Please get a land. Thank you. And it's kind of risky swinging here, but man, this is like so many triggers, I can't not do it. General's Enforcer. So, I think I gotta hold this Winota back, sadly, so we're going to have to decline this. This Haktos could just kill them, and we have more Judiths we can hit than Haktos, so I think I take the Haktos here. Like I said, we have more Judiths. And then a General's Enforcer. Heck, maybe I should have taken the Winota and started swinging like that. It's a lot of damage. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, they gotta start blocking here. And having protection from everything from 3 kind of sucks, but it also kind of, I don't know, it's fine. Let's just see what they do here. Winota is a fun balanced Magic card. Them blocking with the Gnar is pretty gnarly, you know what I mean? Now I wish I would have taken that attack in Winota and just went all out for it. I wasn't expecting our hits to be as good as they were here. True, Will, you streaming later tonight? They're down to 4. If they had removal for this, we could die. But we don't. We get there. Yeah, boy. That's another 3-0 here with a Winota. We just hit diamond.